The wrestling world came to a halt this week when footage surfaced of Bianca Belair, WWE's EST, breaking down in tears backstage at Monday Night Raw. What began as whispers in the wrestling community has exploded into one of the most devastating stories in recent WWE history. The focus of the crisis is Montez Ford, one half of the beloved Street Profits and Bianca Belair's real-life husband, whose health situation has shaken the WWE Universe to its core. Fans, wrestlers, and insiders alike are grappling with how one of the company's most charismatic and physically gifted performers could have been wrestling through potentially career-ending injuries for years without detection. The hidden battle sources close to the situation reveal that Ford has been dealing with multiple serious injuries for an extended period, concealing the severity from WWE management, medical staff, and even his own wife. The physical toll he has endured is staggering. We're talking severe spinal compression, chronic joint deterioration, and symptoms consistent with chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a degenerative brain condition linked to repeated head trauma. Many of these injuries would make performing even simple daily tasks excruciating, yet Ford continued executing high-flying maneuvers in front of thousands of fans night after night. Bianca Belair's heartbreaking discovery. The emotional breakdown that viewers witnessed wasn't solely about the revelation of Ford's hidden pain. It was also about the sheer shock of the situation. According to insiders, Belair first learned the full extent of her husband's injuries during what was meant to be a routine backstage meeting about upcoming storylines. WWE medical staff had finally conducted a comprehensive evaluation after noticing concerning symptoms Ford could no longer conceal. The results were so alarming that Belair was immediately called into a private meeting with company officials. Witnesses described the scene as one of the most heart-wrenching moments in WWE's backstage history. Belair, renowned for her strength and resilience, completely crumbled when she realized the magnitude of her husband's suffering, a timeline of sacrifice. Ford's struggle began nearly 18 months ago, following a particularly brutal match against the Usos. What initially seemed like standard post-match soreness escalated into chronic pain that he managed through a dangerous combination of prescription medications, over-the-counter painkillers, and sheer determination. Wrestlers who worked closely with Ford noticed subtle but significant changes in his in-ring performance and backstage demeanor. Yet Ford repeatedly deflected concern with jokes and his trademark charisma, keeping the true severity of his condition a secret. Angelo Dawkins, Ford's tag team partner, reportedly confronted him multiple times over the past year, warning him about the risks of continuing without proper medical attention. Their relationship was strained, culminating in a heated argument backstage at SummerSlam, where Dawkins threatened to go directly to WWE management if Ford didn't seek help voluntarily. Impact on Bianca Belair's career. Ford's health crisis hasn't just affected him, it has sent shockwaves through Belair's career as well. She is widely regarded as a cornerstone of WWE's women's division, a role model for fans worldwide, and a top-tier talent with major storylines and championship opportunities lined up. With the added responsibility of supporting her husband through recovery, Belair has reportedly been granted time off from WWE programming. Yet stepping away has disrupted months of carefully planned storylines and high-profile matches, forcing WWE's creative team to scramble to adapt. Her momentum, carefully cultivated over years, now hangs in uncertainty. Financial and structural implications. The situation also highlights systemic issues within WWE's business model. Unlike athletes in traditional sports leagues with guaranteed contracts and comprehensive medical coverage, WE performers are classified as independent contractors. This classification places significant financial responsibility for medical care on the performers themselves, incentivizing them to work through injuries to avoid lost income. Ford's decision to hide the severity of his condition becomes understandable when viewed through this lens. Missing shows could impact paychecks, merchandise sales, and storyline placement, jeopardizing long-term financial stability. V's response under scrutiny. WWE has released only a brief statement acknowledging Ford's health issues and promising support for him and Belair. Yet insiders report considerable concern at the highest levels about potential legal ramifications and public backlash. While the company has improved wellness policies in recent years, critics argue that the current system relies too heavily on performers self-reporting injuries, leaving gaps that can allow serious health issues to go undetected until they reach crisis levels. Ripple effects. Within WWE, Ford's condition has implications beyond the street profits. The potential loss of one half of WWE's most popular tag team disrupts plans for major storylines, merchandise campaigns, and pay-per-view matches. Angelo Dawkins now faces the daunting task of navigating a solo path while dealing with the emotional strain of his partner's situation. Meanwhile, other performers are reportedly requesting additional medical evaluations, raising questions about how many other wrestlers may be suffering in silence.